Well, what we know now that those 2 years are so critical in the process of recovery, right? The first year relapse rates are very stable, which is interesting. About 80% of people, 8 out of 10 people going into treatment or going into AA or NA, 8 out of 10 are going to relapse in that first year. Now, the interesting thing is once you get past that first year, the second year, everything flips around. 2 out of 10 are going to relapse that second year. So what we're really keying in on is what people are doing in that first year to get them into that second year. So that's why I was really focused on that.
Interesting. Yeah, it's funny because we've been having a lot of discussions about, what it takes to get people sober and, what are generally, the reasons. We've had so many people on already just in 5 shows, all of who have been sober. And the one thing that seems to keep coming through is that people get to the point where they feel like there's something they're going to lose. Yeah. Like that they're not willing to lose.
And I think that's true. See, what we see, there's 2 kinds of motivations. First motivation is what we call a pain motivation or a deficit motivation. Mm-hmm. This is hurting and I want to stop the pain. Let's just stop it. Now, that's can be a powerful motivation. The problem is it's not going to last too long. Right? It's like the guy wants to patch the roof up and as long as it's raining, right? Once it stops raining, your worry about the roof leaking stops. The other kind of motivation, though, that if we could get people to tap into, and that's that growth motivation, to want to be the best person you can be, boy, that's really stable. But you're right. People typically start with the one. Now, what we find is those people that are successful in recovery go from that pain motivation to being committed to finding a new way of life and getting really turned on to recovery.
That's so much about what I've been hoping to bring with the show, and the reason that we bring on people that are sober and that are successful is that we like to show that there's so much life after the beginning of recovery, and that's where life can really begin if you can just stick with it. There are these rewards that come.
It's been a long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. I can't